Welcome to Marina's kitchen. Today I'm going to make a bacon and veggie rice slice. This is something a little bit different because we've got a packet of whole grain rice, brown rice, and it's the one that you just microwave for 90 seconds in the oven, so which is really good added to this vegetable slice. It's a little bit of extra. So I want to start with now, I've got just one medium-sized brown onion, and I've also gone ahead and browned it because I wanted to cool it down to put it all together. And I've also got about a cup of chopped bacon in there, and I've just browned them all together, right? And just let that cool down. So now we've got 200 grams of grated sweet potato, which is really, really nice. And now I'm going to add 200 grams of little pieces of broccoli. So what you do is just wash some broccoli and cut it up in little pieces. That's all you've got to do, and I've got 200 grams of that broccoli there. Now we've got a cup of frozen peas, a cup of grated cheese. Now you can have a mixture of those three mixture cheeses, like they've got a bit of mozzarella, a bit of parmesan, whatever cheese, but I've got a mixture of the three cheeses in that. There's about a cup there. And we also need this one packet of 250 grams of whole grain brown rice. It's a gluten-free one. Just put it in the oven for 90 seconds. And I've also got half a cup of virgin oil here to put through it. And I've just whisked around 6 eggs we've got to put through it. And then we have to need it to put it in a baking dish. I've lined it with the paper. Just have enough paper on the outside so you can lift it out. It's 16 by 26, and it's just nice to have that slice there. So what we got to do now is put it all together, and that's it. I've got my oven on for 180, about 30 to 40 minutes. That's all it takes. And it's a lovely slice. You can have it hot or cold or for the lunches. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to add that onion and bacon to my bowl. And I've cooled it down. That's why I went ahead and browned that onion with that bacon. Just put it in there, and just put everything in together. There's the 200 grams of the brown rice, of the sweet potato, I mean. And now we've got to put in that 200 grams of those little pieces of beautiful broccoli in there. And we need to add our cup of frozen peas, which is lovely through that. It just goes beautiful vegetable slice. And I'm going to add my rice to that. Just put everything in together. That lovely rice has been 90 seconds in the microwave. That's all it takes. And that's what gives it that little bit of extra difference to this vegetable slice, because we've got that lovely brown rice through it. Just mash it all up and put it together. Now I'm going to add my cheese, and I'm going to add my extra virgin oil. There's half a cup there of extra virgin oil. And now I'm going to put some salt and pepper through it. Very easy, and it's just so different with that brown rice through it. It just tastes lovely. As I said, you can have it for school lunches or just having it for a barbecue slice. And now I'm going to add my 6 eggs to it. I've just beaten it, whisked it up, 6 eggs through there. So there it is. If you've got everything ready, it's so quick to put together. Just have everything with you. Now I'm just going to whisk it all together. That's all it takes. And that lovely sweet potato, I love that orange, that red look through it, and that green of the broccoli and the green peas. See how lovely and moisture that is with that rice through it. And now all I've got to do is put it in that pan. That's all you've got to do. I've put the salt and pepper through it, 6 eggs, 200 grams of sweet potato grated, 200 grams of little broccoli pieces, a cup of green peas, lovely peas, frozen peas, and that cup of cheese. So now that's how quick is that? As long as you've got everything together, and you've got everything, just put it together. Now throw it in. It just comes lovely in that tray because I just pack it all down. And then I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of cheese on the top. So there you go, just put it all together like that. And just pack it down. Put it in the corners and pack it all down. It looks a lot, but it's not, because it will just go down. All I need now is to pack it down lovely in the corners and put it all down together. Nice. And I can sprinkle a little bit of, I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of cheese on top of that, on the top. Just push it all down together in the corners and pack it down firmly. And that looks really, really lovely. And this is a beautiful bacon, veggie, rice slice. And you've got a bit of everything in there. You've got your onion, you've got your bacon, you've got your lovely sweet potato, your broccoli. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to sprinkle a little bit of cheese on the top of that cheese that I had. Just a little, it's enough to, just little melt on the top of it. That's all, it's just got to melt on the top of it. It's only a little bit there that you can have. And look, honestly, they're so simple to make, these slices. And this one here, which is different because it had that lovely brown rice through it, which I thought it was an extra filling for it. And now if you like paprika, just sprinkle a little bit on the top of it. If you don't have to, but I like to have a little bit of that on the top of it. It just gives it that little bit of extra flavour of it. So that's all. Now you have to put that in the oven for about, it's only 30-40 minutes. Make sure that you've all pushed it all down nicely. And look, it's a lovely slice. I hope you'll try it. It's just something different with that brown rice through it. And now I've done mine because I'm going to give one to my children tonight. They're coming over for dinner tonight. So this is the extra one that I made. And it's just, look how nice it is. It cuts beautifully. It's got that lovely sweet potato through it, the colour of the red sweet potato through it. And it cuts beautifully. It just cuts nicely. It's just lovely and firm. There you go. And look, honestly, that is so nice to, just something different for you to make. I hope you'll try it and enjoy it. Thank you for watching. That's very quick and easy to make, so go ahead and try it. Thank you for watching. Bye.